Hi, welcome to a flute review where we're going to be taking a more in-depth look at one of the flutes from my collection. Today we're looking at a flute made by Jadon Smith of Nipomo Flutes. He is in Nipomo, California, and I got this flute probably 2 years ago or so, something like that. This is a low A flute in the third octave on a piano. Flute body is made of Alder, Buckeye Burl for the block and the cap, the end cap here. The side blow mouthpiece is African Blackwood. Bore diameter is 1.5 inches across. The wall thickness is a little uneven. Approximate would be maybe 7/32 of an inch thick in the median portion. It's got a real thin spot up here, thickest over here, so I'm not sure why it's different, but it is. It has inline finger holes, some fairly good sized ones on there. The nest is dropped. It has a chimney on, this is kind of his signature style block, the shape there. The chimney almost extends the full length of the true sound hole, and the true sound hole measures very slightly over 1 inch or 1/2 inch wide and 1/4 inch long. The Buckeye Burl is just gorgeously figured on this. Great color. And he's got like a little plug on the cap here. I believe that is a part of how he turns these on lathe. That would be my guess. So that's plugged, and he puts in the side blow mouthpiece there. And it comes directly 90 degrees out to the side. This was, when I got this, it was one of the most affordable bass flutes that I had found available. He has since raised his price after I did a couple of, this was the second flute I believe I got from him, if I remember correctly. I got a G, a little bit lower G, and then the A. And at that time, it was one of the least expensive that I could find, and sounds pretty good. Here's its voice. It has what I'm going to call a very solid sound. It's a good, stable flute. A fairly bold voice. It has, as I mentioned, 1.5 inch bore diameter, which is a little bit bigger than some that I have played. This one has fewer of the higher harmonics. It can be a very, very mellow, sweet sounding flute. But sometimes I like the flutes with some of those extra higher harmonics in there. I think it just adds a little bit more life and sometimes more responsiveness. I think that's the word I'm looking for in my playing style. I haven't looked recently at his website. I will put a link down in the description box below this video so that you can find him if you're interested. As I said, they used to be a tremendous value. He did raise his prices a little bit. I don't know what they are like right now. People with very narrow, slim fingers might have some trouble with the hole sizing. It's a little bit of a reach. It's not terrible. I've had other higher pitched flutes with a bigger finger spread than this, but the size of the holes, you have to be a little bit more precise in your covering. It's not hard with just a little bit of practice, at least for me. Being in line with a side blow, I would have liked just a slight offset on the finger holes to make it slightly more comfortable to play because of the spread on this and the size of the finger holes. It's not bad, but it isn't as comfortable as some that I've played. Great sound. I would say workmanship-wise, again, this was a couple of years ago, and looking at his website, I think he has improved his finish work a little bit more than what this flute represents. It's not terrible by any means, but it's not stellar. It's a good quality flute. I think the price at the time made it a very, very reasonable flute, being more affordable, and I think the quality level was reflected in that price. So I'm hoping with his increase in price that he's increased just the quality of his finish work and things. One thing I would have liked to have seen is on many of his flutes, his logo is covered up by the straps on his block. The straps holding that block on, you can't see the logo completely, which is, I guess I don't particularly mind, but if I was going to put a logo on a flute, I think I would want people to see it. Just saying, you know? Anyway, Nipomo Flutes, a bass A in the 3rd octave on a piano, made from Alder. And I did order this from him. Trying to remember. I'm not sure he had one in stock at that time. He might have. This might have been one in stock. I know that the G flute was in stock when I ordered that. Great flute. It is a 2-piece routed design. I'm guessing that the end cap is tenoned into the end of the flute there. And I believe, let me try and take a look here. I think that he glues in a wall after routing clear through on both pieces and then gluing that together. And the seam lines are on the side this way, not up and down like some flute makers do. This is what I think the majority of flute makers use, is the side seams. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think on this. I do like the sound of this quite a bit. It is a very, very full-bodied tone. Great sound throughout the range. It gets those upper notes beyond the octave very easily. Well tuned. If I remember right, I think I had to touch up one finger hole or something like that. Not bad by any means. He did a very good job, and breath control, adding or reducing the amount of breath pressure while you're playing, helps you to dial in the notes that you are trying to reach. Beautiful flute, very, very nice tone. Workmanship is very nice, not spectacular, but very nice. It's got some rough spots. It's got kind of a flat spot here on this side, which you can see specifically on the end there. That kind of goes in a couple of places up the side here. And it's got some roughness around this cap. It's not real smooth. It could have had a little bit more sanding. So, but besides that, beautiful, very, very well done. I would definitely recommend Jadon Smith's flutes to anybody looking for one in what I'm going to call the lower mid price range. Again, I will list that his contact information down below. Thanks again for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Click the little bell down over there so that you can be notified the next time that I post a video. Could be a flute review where I'm taking a closer look at one of the flutes from my collection. It could be one that I've just received where we're taking kind of a first look. Could be a music video where the flute plays kind of the centerpiece role in my music. It could be solo, could be another flute accompanying it. It could be like a duet, or it could be the flute with other instruments. It could be a tutorial on how to play the Native American style flute. I do have one on playing bass flutes in particular. At the end of this, I will put I'll put a link to one of those. Thanks again for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day. Take care.